Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. I'm your niche coach, Alicia Lester, and today we are talking about taking accountability. Okay? Take accountability. Stop pointing the finger. There's so many people that I come in contact with all the time, and I used to be one, so I understand. I always tell people I never make a video that's about other people and not about me first. But I know what it's like to not take accountability. But one thing I want people to do is stop. You have to stop doing that. Stop pointing the finger. Honey, we all had some kind of trials and tribulations growing up. We all had a difficult childhood, or some of us may be more difficult than others, but there is no reason to continue to make that the peak of the problem. Honey, ain't nothing wrong with you just because your mama did whatever or your father did whatever. I understand all of that. Some of our parents did the best they could with what they had. But at some point, you knew right from wrong. At some point, you learned what to do and what not to do. You knew that what happened to you when you were younger, you didn't like it, you didn't appreciate it, you didn't want that done to other people, and you no longer wanted it done to you. So why would you go throughout life hurting other people? You know what I'm saying? So at some point, you got to take responsibility for yourself. It doesn't excuse the fact that it happened, but you got to find healing with that. So you cannot become that monster or become that person. At some point, you have to say, you know what? I got to put my big girl drawers on and I got to figure this thing out. And I know that this is not something that I like, not something that I want to live in, not something that I want to have in my life all the time, and not something I want to pass down to my children, or not something I want to bog down others with that are around me. So you have to make sure that you are taking accountability and doing what it is that you need to do. Like, there's no reason. Don't blame it on your horoscope, your zodiac sign, your whatever. It's none of that. It's you. You have to take ownership. You have to take responsibility. My childhood was not the greatest. It was not the best. But you know what? She did the best she could with what she had. And I knew right from wrong. And I knew that there were some things in my childhood that I just didn't want to repeat. There's some things I just didn't want to continue to press down or push down on somebody else. Honey, I wanted to get away from that as far as I could. So I became a better person. I started doing more. I started strengthening me. I started motivating myself to become more than what I felt I was when I was going through that when I was younger. So at some point, you got to put a stop sign. You got to put a stop sign up, because it's no longer their fault. Now the responsibility lies on you because you've grown and you know better. So stop using other people. Stop using your birthday. Stop using your sign. Stop using all of those things. Honey, it's you. It ain't got shit to do with being a Sagittarius, honey. You horrible because it's you. So you have to take responsibility, ownership, accountability, all of that, and figure it out, because it has nothing to do with no one else. It starts and stops with you. It don't start and stop with anybody else, honey. It starts and stops with you. The parents did their job. Now it's time for you to figure out your own. Okay? So just keep it moving. Make it happen.